You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, last November, we got the tragic news that Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland passed away. He took his own life inside of a porta potty, and he was only 24 years old. 24. We found out that he was actually dealing with some issues, and his girlfriend was pregnant, and she has now given birth to the baby. But Marshawn Kneeland is no longer here anymore. It was one of the saddest stories, guys, that I've covered. The police, I believe I think he got pulled over if I remember correctly. But he made phone calls saying goodbye. Why does someone actually do this at the very, very young age of 24? Now, folks, we have a slight answer, I guess you can say. Marshawn Kneeland, they donated his brain to be studied. And it came back that he actually had stage 1 CTE. 24 years old, guys. Now, we've seen other athletes, with CTE. Remember Junior Seau? Tragic, man, when he actually took his own life. I believe he shot himself in the heart because he wanted his brain studied. All-time great NFL player. He was older. I believe he was actually in his 40s. Marshawn Kneeland was 24. This is horrible news, folks. Horrible news. Let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Here we go. So right over here, tragic discovery in Marshawn Kneeland case after Dallas Cowboys star died by suicide at age 24. Marshawn Kneeland, the Dallas Cowboys star who died by suicide at the age of 24 last year, had been suffering from stage 1 CTE, according to researchers. And CTE can only be diagnosed, guys, once you've actually passed away. Remember, they also found that Aaron Hernandez from the Patriots had CTE. In his case, man, he was a cold-blooded murderer, too, at that. I'm not making any excuses whatsoever for him. A lot of NFL players, man, they end up having these brain injuries, head injuries. Some of them have CTE, but they don't turn to murderers, But anyway, Kneeland shot himself in the head in a porta potty in Plano, Texas. It was in the head? I don't remember exactly. After evading police in an astonishing pursuit, which sparked when he failed to pull over for a traffic violation in neighboring Frisco on November 6th. His tragic death came roughly 48 hours after he scored his first NFL touchdown for the Cowboys and sparked tributes from across the league in the days that followed. Yeah, that's right. He did score his first touchdown. Man. Now, in the first major update surrounding his death in months, his family have revealed via release from the Boston University CTE Center that researchers diagnosed Kneeland with CTE. Quote, "Unfortunately, I was not surprised to find CTE in the brain of Mr. Kneeland because we had found this progressive brain disease in nearly half of the athletes we studied who have died before the age of 30. Dr. Ann McKee, director of the Boston University CTE Center, said. Okay, so half of the athletes who died before 30, they found the disease. What about the other half? That's what I'm curious about. What about the other half? Meanwhile, Kneeland's girlfriend, Catalina Mancera, who was pregnant at the time of his death and has since given birth to their son, also shared a powerful message. And that's her right there. She said this, quote, "While this diagnosis does not change the tragedy of his passing, it provides important context about some of the struggles he may have been facing," she said. "We share this information to help people understand what NFL and other high contact sport athletes might be struggling with. Raising awareness is important to us. We continue to remember Marshon with compassion for the person he was, rather than defining him by the final moments of his life." I'm wondering, guys, if any of the Cowboys players recognize something was wrong with Marshawn Kneeland. I'm curious about that, man, because he was definitely dealing with some things. Maybe he kept it private. Maybe only his family knew what was going on. Man, it's just awful, man. Awful. Look at this right here. Dr. Chris Nowinski, Concussion and CTE Foundation CEO, added, quote, "Mr. Kneeland played in the modern era of concussion protocols and better helmets, and yet he still developed CTE. We have no reason to believe the current generation is at lower risk of CTE than previous generations. Concussion protocols do not prevent CTE because CTE is caused by repeated head impacts, not just concussions. If we want to reduce CTE risks, we must implement CTE prevention protocols and aggressively reduce the number and strength of head impacts at every level of the game." I think the only way you can actually do this is to turn the NFL into flag football. But we know that's not going to happen, man. It's tackle football. And you're not going to be able to stop head injuries. You're just not. Maybe the equipment could actually get better over time. They do have those guarding helmets, man. They look ridiculous. I mean, you see some players wearing them. It looks absolutely ridiculous, but I don't even believe that's actually going to lower the risk of CTE. And obviously, man, he's only 24, so obviously he was having head impacts before he got to the NFL. I'm not even blaming the NFL for this. You got to go start all the way back at youth football. I'm pretty sure he's playing that. Middle school football, high school football, college football. Just accumulation of impacts. And he was a defensive end. Yes, you can actually teach players, different techniques. And I believe technique is key. But still, I mean, you just don't know when it comes to CTE. I mean, back in the day, man, they used to be able to knock your block off in the NFL. How many concussions did Troy Aikman have and Steve Young have? They show no signs whatsoever that they actually had CTE. And Steve Young is actually in his 60s. Troy Aikman is going to be 60. So you really, really just don't know, guys. But man, this is horrible news. It really, really is. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time. Well, Black and White Nation, it is that time. The 4th of July sale is here. 20% off everything in the merch store, including our new America 250 second edition. Has America 250 on the front with the flag on the back. We also have our America 250 George Washington edition with the America 250 logo on the back, George Washington on the front. We have our Freedom shirt. We have all the merch you guys want. Patriotic gear. Our best-selling shirt is our Bald Eagle edition America 250 shirt. We have sports gear. We have hats. We have bat pats as well. Get your merch today, guys. 20% off. If you are a paying member to the website, you get 25% off. And by the way, you can become a member and support us just for $10 a month. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. If you would like to donate to us, you can do it directly on the website. $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.